but Botkin, he was really kind of one of the unsung heroes, in my opinion. And he died when I was only like 1 year old or whatever. But I was able to find his son and work with his son to tell his story. So
that's neat.
He was quite the guy. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Yuri was a really good-looking guy. If he had been here, he would have been a great hero and probably a movie star. So.
Oh yeah, lady killer.
Shekhar, I think John is online. John?
Oh, yeah?
John,
yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Clear.
Okay, good.
Yeah, John is our Region 6 director. He will say a few words after Dr. Sonwane. Okay, Shekhar, are you ready to start?
You want to wait for a little bit? Is it?
Oh, we want to wait. How long we want to wait? 1 minute?
No, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it's time now.
Okay.
So, welcome to the mini conference. Just so you know, this is a public conference, so we'll be recording the entire session, and the recording will be available on many channels, including YouTube, as well as our own website. So just so you know, there won't be any separate permission required will be taken from you to put the recording online. I'll first describe about AIAA and encourage you to volunteer for AIAA, and then introduce you to a couple of our speakers. We at AIAA, our purpose is to ignite and celebrate aerospace ingenuity and collaboration and its importance to our way of life. Our promise is to be your virtual lifelong link to the aerospace community and a champion for its achievements. AIAA Los Angeles to Las Vegas section is home to one of the largest number of aerospace companies in the world, with a highly dense population of aerospace professionals. We have Boeing, SpaceX, Northrop Grumman, Virgin Galactic, JPL, Aerojet Rocketdyne, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon Aerospace Corporation, Scaled Composite, Booz Allen Crane Aerospace Corporation, Honeywell, L3, LA Robotics, Millennium, Moog, Parker, Edwards Air Force Base, UTC, now it's called Raytheon, Vandenberg, Teledyne, etc. So many of these companies have offices in this area, and we have members from even for other sections joining the call, and we welcome that. Our section is a community of close to 10,000 aerospace professionals, their family members and friends. We keep in touch with them by emails, Facebooks, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. Dr. Ken Louie, who's organizing this conference, has been instrumental in organizing these events, making these events possible by working hard. As most of you know, AIAA is a nonprofit organization run by volunteers who are passionate about aerospace. Volunteers do not get paid for their service. For example, Ken Louie or me or any other volunteers or the speakers or the moderators, they do not get paid. They are doing it because they're passionate about aerospace. If you want to volunteer, you want to help the event or be a speaker, please contact us. We'll be love to have you in one of our events. COVID-19 has made all of us work from home. Many of my friends are going through a job transition. We have read news like 30% of unemployment rate, probably the highest in a long time. We heard from Wall Street that maybe there is 10% layoff at some of the largest aerospace corporations like Boeing and Raytheon and Northrop. LA County numbers of infected people as of yesterday is 11,391, and the number of deaths in LA County are 495, maybe close to 500 by now. So we are hearing that May 15 as a liftoff date for the lockdown. So at the moment, since many of our section members are at risk, we prefer not to have in-person events for a really long time until we are 100% sure that we are aware that there is no risk involved. Medical professionals are saying that the virus may come back in the fall. So at the moment, we are thinking we will not have any in-person events in the calendar year 2020. So again, I request you to become an AIAA member. there is AIAA is offering a free e-membership for 1 year. Let me introduce, we have a couple of distinguished speakers today. We have John Rose, who's the director of Region 6. He works for Boeing, and he will talk about briefly describing the regional activities in AIAA. And we have moderators, Jay Galantine, who is actually a award-winning book publisher. He might describe himself a little bit later. Then we also have Mrs. Beth Mund, who's a speaker, writer, and a space geek. We have some of the most distinguished speakers today. Dan Raymer, who is a very celebrated author. His books are used in many colleges as a textbook for aerospace and aeronautical engineering courses. You might have already read the book during your college and might not knowing that he's the author. Then we have Sean Boyk from Space Force. Then we have Professor Liao, who is a MD PhD from Stanford. Professor Liao is supposed to come here for a space station conference. She booked a flight, but unfortunately the event had to be postponed because of COVID-19. Fred Lawler, who's actually a very passionate speaker about resume workshop. He helps students to get jobs, fixes their resume. He works for Raytheon. He's also available today. Matt Coons, we appreciate Matt to coming down to give us a talk. Matt works for Master Space Systems. Marty, our representative from LA County, Las Vegas, is also here.
Las Vegas.
So, Las Vegas. So anyway, we have young moderators today and also presenting their views about new space, Moses and Brett Cornick. So from here, I'll give podium to Ken. I think the next speaker is John Rose.